Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some sun out there this morning with temperatures not as cold as what we've seen the last several days, but we are seeing quite a bit of high cloud out there, and we'll see those clouds on the increase as we go through our Tuesday. Expecting a pretty quiet weather day with fairly seasonable temperatures, and then we'll see some unsettled weather moving into the area as we get later in the week. If we look at the current surface analysis, we have this area of high pressure slowly starting to break down and recede off to the east-southeast as this area of disturbed weather continues tracking off to the northeast. We're going to see a weak boundary and a setup as a quasi-warm front over the southeast states and lift through the area as we go over the next coming days, and that's going to bring some warmer temperatures into the area as well as some rain chances. But if we look at current conditions this morning, we have that broken deck around 25,000 feet, some calm winds, temperature at 31 degrees, and our relative humidity is at 81%. Looking at the current visible satellite with the composite radar on there, still seeing a little bit of snow cover underneath the cloud deck, but overall just seeing quite a bit of high clouds swinging through the area. That's going to continue to increase. We'll see some mid-level clouds building in later on, but expected mainly dry as we go through the workday, and we'll pick up some slight chances of rain later on. So if we look at the short-term high-resolution model, it's the DAN 3 kilometer. Again, dry conditions expected as we go through the day today. We have a fairly dry atmosphere in the lower layers. We'll see those clouds on the increase as we get past the end of the workday. We'll have a very slight chance of a very light shower or sprinkle early during the evening time frame, but again, we'll be dealing with those drier, lower level, and that's going to keep any real precip from making it to the surface. But as that lower level starts to moisten up as we go through the overnight, we'll have a better chance of maybe seeing a light sprinkle or a very light shower as we go through the morning hours on Wednesday, as you can see here. Again, not expecting anything really significant, less than 1/10 of an inch. So just mainly a light sprinkle as we go through the morning hours. Going into the day on Wednesday, could see a few light sprinkles lingering around for the first part of Wednesday, but that's just a very slight chance. But overall, expecting a dry day as we go through the day on Wednesday, but we'll keep mostly cloudy to overcast conditions, and we'll see some milder temperatures as that boundary starts to lift north, and that's going to keep those rain chances north of the Wallops area going through the day on Wednesday. And as we go overnight Wednesday into the day on Thursday, we continue with mostly cloudy conditions, mostly cloudy to overcast conditions, and we'll see a slight breeze pick up overnight and into the day on Thursday. Could see some slightly misty conditions on Thursday morning before sunrise, but going through the day on Thursday, continue mostly cloudy to overcast conditions. We'll continue to see an even milder day on the day on Friday, with temperatures likely getting into the 60s. And again, those cloudy conditions and our best chance of rain will start to move into the area as we get into the evening time frame, Thursday evening and into the overnight. A little dry here on this model, but other models indicating a broader line of showers starting to move into the area as we get into the evening time frame on Thursday. So we looked at 24-hour weather risk chart for today, starting off through the workday today with green conditions expected. We'll see fairly seasonable high temperature around 47 degrees, winds fairly light out of the southwest at 5 to 10 knots, peaking this afternoon. And then as we go through today, we'll see again a continued increase in the cloud cover with some mid-level clouds starting to work in as we get into the afternoon, and a few lower clouds building in as we get into the later part of the afternoon and start into the evening. As we go into the evening, we'll see those winds really become more out of the south-southwest and very light, around 2 to 7 knots. We pick up that very slight chance, about a 10% chance of a light sprinkle after 1700 local, as we increase that low cloud cover around 4,000 feet. That's when we'll see our ceilings develop around 4,000 feet and overcast around 12,000 feet. Going through the overnight time frame, we pick up that yellow chance for precip as we get past the 21 local time frame. We're about 20 to 30% chance of a light sprinkle. Again, no significant accumulation with this, just a few light sprinkles or a very light shower moving through the area. And those winds will be continuing to be out of the south to southwest, around 2 to 7 knots. So really light through the evening time frame with overcast conditions. A little bit more out of the southeast as we start today on Wednesday, but again, just a yellow risk of that very light precip possible. As we go through today, tides are looking normal. And the next couple days, Wednesday, continue mostly cloudy to overcast conditions. Very slight chance of a light lingering sprinkle early on, mainly through the morning hours, but again, nothing too significant expected. And then we'll see a mild day with those temperatures climbing a high around 56 degrees. No weather risk expected at this time. Going into Wednesday evening, we'll see mostly cloudy to overcast conditions continue. We'll see a slight breeze pick up as we get later into the day, Wednesday, and into the evening time frame and continue through the evening. That's going to keep the chance of any thick fog from developing, but we'll see a slight chance of some misty conditions after midnight. But overall, mild evening above the average high for this time of year, so a low around 49 degrees. Green conditions for our weather risk. And going into Thursday, we continue mostly cloudy overcast conditions. We'll pick up more of a breeze on Thursday, so slightly breezy conditions, but we're staying green for our winds that are about 25 knots at this time. And we'll see a good chance of rain moving in during the evening time frame, so on the later portion of this time frame here. So we do pick up that orange risk for precip, but an unseasonably warm day with a high around 62 degrees for our Thursday. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.